Well, hey there, folks. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. On this chapter, we're going to take on Riverbell Path. And let's jump right into cycle number 2. Let me explain some of these cycle things to you guys. Some of the little tidbits that you want to say that comes from this little game. Cycles in this game are always a little different, a little quirky, because every time you beat a level or a dungeon and the memory regenerates, which takes a said time, the dungeon gets tougher. And by tougher, I mean not as in tougher like, just only powering up the enemies and such. I mean, not only does that happen, but sometimes the dungeon layouts change. A really good example here is Mushroom Forest, I believe, as they actually try to make you change as they try to make you take a whole different route here. Alright, we just took out a goblin pretty easy. These guys are the same, but these guys are new. Replacing your fire hedgehogs. These guys are called stone hedgehogs, and, well, if you already guessed it, they're stone enemies, so just bust out your gravity spell and just take these guys out quickly and breeze, if you want to say that. You can also kind of counterattack their little ground attack, which is really awful to dodge sometimes. And there you go. I think these guys only have 10 health, so just a small exception. Okay, you can see a Goblin Spearman over there. He's pretty much the same Goblin Spearman from Goblin Wall. Not too much there, and there's still the same stuff around here, like just random chests anywhere. These guys are still pretty easy. I think they actually have like one more health point after you like strike them down or something. Alright, this is the same guy that has this key over here. And I'm gonna do some backtracking all the way over here and find that this guy actually goes over here, so now this one small patch of empty space serves a purpose. Now being filled with the ever glorified persona of the monsters here. Now this monster's always weird because you can never tell if he's actually ever spotted you, which I really hate. Because sometimes he decides to attack and sometimes he doesn't even move for the longest time. I think these guys have 12 health instead. I just haven't hit him 6 times after he died. And over here again is a dead end, so there's no change over there. Alright, and also I want to give you guys a small update on the kind of weaponry I have, and also a new piece of accessory. My new weapon is called the Elemental Cudgel, and the Blue Masanga. The Elemental Cudgel comes from those mighty/valiant/victorious weapons. You will need, in order to make those weapons, you will need a Cerberus Fang, an Ogre Fang, and a Jagged Side. Cerberus Fangs you can probably get from Cerberus or Cerberai over at the dungeon known as, it's Ravenna Terra. Sorry, it's just at the end of my tip of my tongue. Sorry. And you can get those Ogre Fangs definitely from Kalanda or maybe from Paparuka's Mines. And of course, the Jagged Sights are really easy to get when you're playing on Chronicles correct. So for sure, definitely, you're always going to get one there. I mean, at least that's when I actually paid a visit. I got about 3 of them. This guy is new. I just took out. He's called the Griffin. I'm pretty sure you met these guys back over at Belle. These guys aren't exactly threatening now because I'm so overpowered for this area. They usually replace all Goblin Chieftains, but there still will be some. So keep your eyes peeled for those guys. Now these guys are always annoying. I've always noticed that the regular hedgehog pies actually don't have such a devastating attack when it comes to using the earthquake. Just because they actually try to make it make sense in this somewhat, I guess. So let's say that these monsters are stone, so therefore they're heavier, and they try to use logic, which I like. But either way, it's a video game. This game has already gone so far out of the way with logic, so then I just don't really care anymore. Alright, this guy's new, obviously. This guy is a Goblin Mage. Same ones from Goblin Wall. Actually, I believe in later cycles they will cast Blizzard spells. I always just get those names confused because Blizzard, Blizzarum, Blizzaga always sound really odd to me. Then comes up Blizzardja, which is just okay. I mean, stop it, please, really. Okay, and there will be no different change in layouts here. The only change here is mainly you'll notice from these hedgehogs because they will have undead forms too, which is really weird actually. Because I never knew something like that could be so crazy and evil. Let me just run back over here, and we're gonna finally get to proceed through this area. Alright, now we're here. Still the same moves. Those guys aren't exactly threatening, so no trouble here. But I will make myself a slow spell just to show you guys that I've actually, you know, have some feelings for slow, which doesn't make any sense, and show you guys how to properly use this magic, I guess. It's always the best way just to use these guys when they're on really fast enemies, because they're so crippled whenever you use it on them. Also, use slow against magical monsters, as it will double their casting time, which is great. Also, I like to use slow on really tough enemies like these guys, just because they take forever to try to hit me. And there you go. It doesn't really slow their attacking speed. It only works on any focus attack type attacks on you. So let's say, you know, they can also cast magic. Well, they'll take forever when they cast. Oh, I hate this squirrel. It's really annoying. These little critters are always just on the blacklist of my book. I just don't like these guys.